Every year, someone comes out of this looking like a donkey. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Good, because tomorrow I got a feeling it could be you if you don't make this deal.
Hey everybody, welcome to What the Flick. Alonzo Duralde, Christy Lemire, Matt Atchity. Draft day, NFL behind-the-scenes intrigue with Kevin Costner. What do we got?
Yes. Kevin Costner is the general manager of the Cleveland Browns, and it is the day of the NFL draft. He gets an opportunity to trade for the first pick from Seattle and trades away seemingly too much, and everybody else in the Browns organization is super pissed at him, but he's desperate to try and make his own team, and the whole movie takes place over the course of one day as it leads up to and then during the first couple rounds of the NFL draft. Let's watch the trailer.
I need you to make a splash, Sonny. If you can't do it, then I have to do it.
Just to be clear here, you're threatening to fire me, right?
How is it that the ultimate prize in the most macho sport ever invented is a piece of jewelry?
I want this team's future back. Let's get busy. We just made a trade with the Seahawks.
Sonny, that's our future.
You sold a cow for magic beans.
How does the entire world already know about this, Mom?
Because I just tweeted it.
You're on Twitter?
You're not.
This movie is shockingly good.
I was super surprised.
So you're giggling and cackling behind me.
Yeah.
There's this laugh that Alonzo gets when he's really happy. He's like,
I give not one fuck about professional football,
No.
you know. But this is a really interesting movie about a guy doing his job. Like, I think there are really interesting films that can just sort of take you into somebody's day-to-day, like, here's what I do and here's what I've got to juggle. And so ultimately for me, it wasn't so much about that it was sports related. It was just this guy has all these people he's got to keep happy and he's spinning all these plates. And I kind of felt like I understood by the end of it what a general manager of a sports franchise does.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it feels very authentic to me from the sports perspective. And they spent a shitload of money on aerial shots.
Oh, yes,
like
they did.
every stadium in the league is like, da 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 da, here's where the Seahawks
But
play.
stadiums look great when they're empty. I never noticed that before.
Right.
Yeah,
This could
like
be
there are
already-
these cool, like,
When they're not full of drunks.
yeah, like there are these kind of cool architectural things. You
They
know.
spent a lot of money on that. This is an Ivan Reitman movie.
Mm-hmm.
It feels very old-fashioned to me in a lot of ways, although it's very contemporary. I mean, like, Roger Goodell is in it, Rich Eisen's in it, Chris Berman, whoever, Deion Sanders, all as themselves. But it
Right.
feels like a very old-fashioned kind of drama, romance, comedy.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely, kind of the exciting sports. I don't know that I would call it thriller. It does take a while to get going. I felt like there's a lot of downtime in this movie. Now, it does a good job of explaining what the stakes are without getting into the minutia of football. You don't really need to know why the players are important and why there's arguments, apart from the coach wants one thing and the team owner wants something that the general manager doesn't really want. If you know football, it's all honest. But to Alonzo's point, if you don't know any football, it brings you along for the ride, and it does that really well.
It's not Moneyball.
It's not Moneyball.
But it is Moneyball in a lot of ways, because it is all the GMs, like with the secret phone calls.
I just mean it's not
yeah.
as good as Moneyball.
No, it's not. No.
But here's the thing,
But it's the same kind of, like, the
trying to be the same
maneuvering.
kind of thing.
The
Absolutely,
most
yeah.
exciting part of this movie to me was the horse trading that happens, kind of at the beginning and over the course of the day.
Sure.
But there's not enough of that. And there's these parts where I felt like it really kind of slows down. And so when you get to the actual draft and that part of the movie, that last 30 minutes of the movie is electric. It's really exciting, but boy, you gotta wait a long time to get there.
The Kevin Costner personal stuff is super not interesting.
But you have to know who he is,
I
right?
guess,
Character development and whatnot.
But it's not done well. I mean, he's like, yes, fine, make a character out of him and show us his real life, but it's not interesting. I didn't care about his relationship with Jennifer Garner or his mother, who, as somebody whose husband used to be the head coach, should realize that draft day is not the day to come bug your son, the GM, about other shit,
She's crazy. She's a crazy mom. She's a crazy, selfish mom.
I don't know.
But the personal stuff they overplay. I felt like the personal stuff you could cut down to about a third of what it is. Like it's
It's like when I was watching Casino, and I was more interested in his behind-the-scenes stuff of where the money goes and how security works than I was in any of the characters. Like if you'd made an entire movie that's not quite a documentary, but
Right.
like I could have seen an entire movie that was just about the trading and the football and the drafting and the machinations, and not had any characters at all.
It's almost like they're not. Well, that's the thing. It's almost as if you wonder if the filmmakers were not confident enough in just selling the football story that like, oh, we're going to need to layer in. It's not enough that it's just about, navigating the secret relationship between Kevin Costner and Jennifer Garner. We have to raise the stakes on that. It's not enough that his mom's kind of crazy. We have to raise the stakes on what the legacy is of that. And I felt like that's a little overplayed. The other thing that kind of bugged me is from time to time there's these weird split screen shots.
The last
That's
split screens.
like these mobile split screen shots with people walking in and out of
Like
frame.
sliding
And it's like,
doors.
Like if there was a split screen between Christy and me, because we're talking in different offices, then suddenly my shoulder would like make its
The
way
line would
over
move
the
across,
line into
yeah.
her, and it's
I mean,
that was annoying.
But you know what though? to their credit, I'm going to defend this practice because there's a lot of people on the phone. And how do you make that cinematic? And how do you make that move versus like here I am on my phone and then cut to Matt on his phone? Like I can see what they were going for with that.
That's the kind of thing that you test and you go, no, that looks stupid, because it looks stupid. I'm sorry.
If I go back to the Jennifer Garner thing for a second, I do think that whole subplot does feel kind of tacked on as like one more thing for him to have to deal with in his day, but I really like her character. I really like that she's a smart businesswoman and a smart football woman, and I like that she is totally everyone's equal, and they keep trying to demean her and make her get them coffee.
No,
I like her character, but I'm not sure I like how she's used
Absolutely.
in it.
They could have given her more to do, but what they do give her at least isn't embarrassing, and she does sort of stand out. To me, I think this movie is a chick flick for straight guys in a lot of ways. I think what women and gay men got out of the Carrie tries on wedding dresses montage in the first Sex and the City movie, straight guys are going to get out of watching like, oh my God, the ESPN guys and draft, and they're all with the team thing and the stuff,
I'm going to compare it to The Devil Wears Prada.
Okay, fair enough.
Because that is a movie that seems like it is totally for women, and yeah, I think a lot of male viewers clearly found an entrance to it as well, and a relatability to it as well. So I am shocked that this is as good as it was.
Yeah.
They screened it for us last night, Wednesday night, which is never a good sign.
No. And Ivan Reitman has not been delivering at maximum capacity of late.
This is a movie that ends stronger than it starts out. Again, like that second act of the movie really drags, but once they get to the draft, it gets really excited and it kind of redeems itself. And that's, I was, halfway through the movie, I'm thinking, oh God, we're all going to hate this. This is going to be a rough review.
Once the pieces are finally in place and they do it.
And the tension ratchets up, and they're playing with the timing, and the stakes are really high, and the way things happen, and the stuff that Costner's character is doing is really exciting. And it as much as I think there's some unnecessary stuff leading up to it, and even a little bit afterwards, it's a good payoff and it earns it. And I was, again, I was kind of shocked that it ended as strong as it did.
Yeah, it's kind of a mystery too, because there are several different players in play, and Costner trying to get to the bottom of who they really are and what kind of men they are as far as who we should choose. And so there's a lot of mystery to it. We should mention also it's a really great supporting cast. Frank Langella is the team owner. You mentioned Ellen Burstyn is his mom.
Chadwick
Boseman is
so
totally
good in
great.
this.
He's totally great, charismatic as hell.
I liked him a lot better in this, even though he's got hardly anything to do, than I liked him in 42.
It's a show where your partner. It's not as safe. It's not as safe.
I'm glad that he gets to play a fictional character between playing Jackie Robinson and James Brown. So
he's really good in it.
Tom Welling is good in this.
Patrick Healy, in one scene, he is the GM of the Jaguars.
Yes.
I didn't realize it was him, and he was totally creepy. And even I'm blanking on this guy's name, the guy who plays the intern, who's like the fill-in intern for one day.
Great appearance from Terry Crews, not mugging for the camera, like playing a dramatic role, and he's totally up to the task. Which, if you've watched Terry Crews for a while, you know that he kind of is. But it's nice to see him not have to just mug for the camera once.
Yeah, it's a good cast. So what are our numbers, friends?
I give it a 6.8. I had a good time.
7.3.
6.
Still?
Still a 6.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's our average then? You did it in your head.
6.7.
6.7. Okay.
No, he's the one that does it.
You did it. 6.7. Yes.
Yes.
So it's what?
It's in the low
60-ish?
60s on the Tomatometer. I think it's going to go up a little bit. I think this is one that's caught us all a little bit by surprise by that it's better than we thought it was going to be.
Bye. Enjoy. Bye.